Hey y'all, it's me again. Okay, right now I'm going to be reviewing Jurassic World, starring Chris Pratt. Now, I'm going to dive right into the values of this movie. Not really sure this movie had any specific values. It was more just, let's put together a fun movie that people will just enjoy sitting down and watching a movie in 3D IMAX, because the movie was pretty good in 3D IMAX. I mean, the 3D IMAX was pretty outstanding. So, not really sure there were any specific values. So we'll just move on to the next thing, which is things to watch out for. There was a little bit of language in this movie, nothing too terrible. There was one thing in the movie that he said or implied that was a little sketchy. But other than that movie, there's nothing explicit, there's nothing actually said that's messed up or anything. So things to watch out for. It's fairly clean. So now let's move right into the merit of this movie. What are some of the... First I'll talk about the cons of the movie. Okay, some of the things the movie didn't do well is the acting performances. I mean, Chris Pratt was great in the movie. I really liked the way that the other lady portrayed her character. I don't know her name, but I liked the way she portrayed her character as just this completely very much a workaholic type of just this really an idiot who has no idea what she's doing. She did a great job at being that type of a character. It's very well done. Some of the acting performances, I thought they were a little bit, over dramatic. They used the way they said some of the lines. It was just like, it's a little cheesy in some parts. And really, a lot of the movie, a lot of the things, even like Chris Pratt and some of her lines, they were kind of cheesy. But it's just the style of movie that it was. So if you can appreciate the type of movie that it is, then you won't mind that, because that's just the type of movie it is. It's one of those cheesy popcorn flicks that you're just going to sit down, you're going to enjoy seeing these enormous dinosaurs and everything. Okay, so that being said, those are really all the cons that I have. Is just some of it was a little cheesy. Now let's look at what the movie did well. What the movie did well, I'm going to start with Indominus Rex. Wow. That is the thing that nightmares are made of. I mean, it was such a beautifully put together, freaky dinosaur. It was awesome. I mean, I watched it in 3D IMAX with my dad and some of my brothers, and I'll tell you, my brother and I were sitting next to each other, and we were both squirming in our seats at a lot of different parts. They did a really good job of getting you on the edge of your seat and just making it a very exciting thrill ride. It was really, really good. So he was done very well. I thought the casting choice of Chris Pratt was absolutely phenomenal. Most of the other characters, you could have got just about anybody to play them. But it was really, really good. I loved the way that they brought in, the way they used the Velociraptors and the T-Rex. I loved the way that it was, you could kind of tell what was going to happen in some parts, but, you couldn't just sit down and figure out the entire story. They did a pretty good job with that, and I really enjoyed this movie. I had a good time with it. So it was by no means a perfect movie. It wasn't anywhere near like The Martian or anything like that. But it was a fairly good, fairly well done movie if you just want to sit down, be on the edge of your seat, have a good thrill ride for a couple hours. Yeah, so I would recommend it if you just want to have a good time with it. Yeah, so that's my review of Jurassic World. Thank you.